In today's video we are doing none other than the counter jungling Greedent. As we got the patch notes here, this Pokemon was nerfed during the Duraludon patch. Tackle cooldown increased from 4 to 5.5 seconds, movement speed has been reduced, as well as the defense curl shield max value has been reduced. I think these nerfs were fine for this Pokemon. I mean, he's not super popular, but does feel in that certain type of niche and can especially counter jungle well and do this specific special strat. Absol being one of the most terrifying Pokemon to try counter jungle, but I'm still going to get that blue buff stolen from him, which is nice. You want to just deny as much as possible these. I'm going for the red buff as well. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. He's gonna see me. I'm just gonna take my time. Wait till the Buffalo Bill gets a bit lower. Then we head in. Now we go in. So you activate the Fluffy Tail and the attack's gonna do more damage. As you can see, able to steal that very nicely. Now we just run away. We stole both of the buffs. We're in a good hands. Top lane having some shenanigans as well. They have their Eevee here as well as Squirtle. So too many people in. Now we just run. Run. We're gonna hit level 5. We're gonna get Covet. That's very nice. And we have here with his Lucario, which is very nice. And I'm unfortunately gonna die here. The Wartortle is gonna get the buffs, but they are able to make those trades in. So very, very nice. The buffs are gonna get exchanged anyways. The only issue with this counter jungling strategy is that you want to make sure your allies are comfortable when are you doing this. Like for example, this Dratini is suffering a bit in the bottom lane because I'm taking this counter jungle thing instead. So sometimes it can really work out in your favor, sometimes it can have its risks. So be sure of that whenever you're doing this strategy. So I'm just gonna go just bully this Absol as much as I can. I almost able to kill him, but this Hoopa is gonna stop me in his tracks. So guess what I do? I go for these buffs. I go for his red buff. Wanna be as annoying as possible and get this done. I don't wanna stay too long. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get that stolen because Absol, it's very, very tough to steal from this bad boy. So, but keep that pressure still up and yeah, don't wanna overstay my welcome. You want to find that balance between when it's fine to go for the counter jungling and when do you need to go back. You really wanna be careful how do you utilize the cooldowns. Lucario is gonna die there, unfortunately. It is what it is, and they do have a lot of pressure coming up here. I can't really defend that super well. All I can do is try to defend it, and Zero Aura is back in the fight, so we might get this Absol. Let's see. Absol is gonna get traded, and the clock is gonna show us that it's gonna be Dreadnought sooner or later. So we should be already rotating bottom lane, which I'm gonna do the recall right here. It's still a little bit of bad that we have 2 people in top. We're not gonna have enough people for this Dreadnought. Hopefully the enemy doesn't have all of their people here as well. So Wartortle is going in. Our Haunter is already super weak. Our Lucario is super weak before the fight has even properly started. That's a very disappointing way to start the fight. I'm already getting weak as well. Their Garchomp is just fed up the ass, super fed. So that's not looking good for us. No way. I'm heading down level 7, so we do get the Belch. I like the mix of Covet and Belch for the counter jungling Greedent. You could go the Bullet Seed build as well, but I'm more of a Covet type of person. It goes with my playstyle better. So the Dreadnought is gonna be taken. I want to farm. I want to try and disturb them as much as possible. I can't really take these fights. Look at this Garchomp. He's 3 levels ahead of me. Just go for their counter jungle. If they're gonna chase me, I'm gonna escape with using Covet. So if you can pull this aggro, if you can lose their time by doing this, it's gonna be worth it in my opinion. And on top of that, if you can get some farm as a bonus, it's even better. I can see the bees. I'm gonna score this 1 point. Try to get some of the bees here. Hopefully Haunter is with me. Try to get this big one, which I'm gonna do with the Fluffy Tail. Very nice. I think they should rework the Fluffy Tail. I like it on paper, but it should be more of like a smite type of thing than this, that you put it on a certain wild Pokemon and then you do more damage with the auto attacks. I think it's kind of iffy, but only in this kind of purpose it works out just fine. You could run Slow Smoke as well, in my opinion, for this strategy. But yeah, the game is looking really rough. All of the teammates got super behind. I'm not seeing Dragonair any movement. Did he go AFK? That could be the case, but they're just so ahead. We can't really afford to take these fights, unfortunately. So what can we do? We're supposed to farm in these kind of situations. We can't take fights. Just farm, okay? Farm all the remaining Pokemon you possibly can. And hopefully you can get into fights with grouped up and man advantage and go for that comeback XP. Like we are trying to go for this Hoopa. But it's not gonna be enough. I just have to take a step back. Even when I Unite move there, it's not gonna be enough. On top of the fact this Dragonair is AFK, it's not gonna really help our situation. But what about the counter jungling on Greedent? Was the nerf big enough for him to be totally obsolete in this department? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the counter jungling can still work. You just need the right team for it. With randoms, it's gonna be tricky. But within the right circumstances, I still think the counter jungling can work. And you can do it just fine. The Dreadnought is starting to get low. And yeah, the AFK pop-up is gonna be... I wanted to go try for the steal, but the Absol was waiting on the bush, so it's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Judging from the goal situation, it's definitely going to be a Zap game. We are going to need the Zapdos, or we can just... might as well surrender. Zapdos is gonna be in 10 seconds. Hopefully the team can group up for center. This is a very, very bad time for the Lucario and Zeraora to die. Really making our chances to try to steal the Zapdos very, very down to zero. Gengar doesn't seem to care. Dragonite is jacking off, whatever. Like... It's rough, it's rough. They're gonna start the Zap. I'm gonna go for the steal. That's my only chance to turn this one around. I'm not gonna care what this Gengar wants to do. They're gonna see me, cause Sylveon face checked this bush. It's fine, I'll make a little aggro here. Zapdos is going to reset, unfortunately. And Luca is trying to help, but it's not gonna help as much. The Zap is going down to 50%. I'm gonna go with the Unite. I'm gonna try steal it. Spamming with the Belch. Gonna put the Fluffy Tail. And look at the timing! The timing was so good! The timing was so good! But it's not gonna be enough. Their Smite was better and... we are going to lose the battle. Let me know, guys, what do you think about the Greedent counter jungle? Do you think it's still viable or do you think it sucks now? Now that the nerfs were applied to this Pokemon. Thank you guys for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace!